mission was whoever needed care, regardless of their insurance status, we would see them and provide quality care.
We decided to take a step of faith and start a private practice right here on the west side.
When they opened the family practice, I know they never envisioned that it would become what it is today.
We had financial advisors telling us that it wasn't a good model, that we should maybe go to Orchard Park and set up a private practice there. And the Glicks were pretty clear, like, no, we are here for the poor and we're going to continue doing that.
A lot of my clients were saying they're getting their health care on the west side, and they were telling me about it, but it was hard to believe that there actually was a provider on the west side, because at that time, all the providers had pulled out. Turned out what was too good to be true actually was true.
They had this thriving family practice, and to move to that higher level of funding so that they could serve more people meant that they had to be willing to give it up. They made the decision that they thought was best to serve others.
Merged the family practice with Jericho Road Ministries, and Dr. Glick brought up the thought about opening a clinic in Sierra Leone. Dr. Glick threw the idea out for us to pray about, think about. So it was very bold, very visionary, and obviously what was supposed to happen.
They've made decisions for the betterment of the community, not only in Buffalo, but in Sierra Leone and in Nepal and in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
When I think about Dr. Glick in these years that I've been able to serve under his leadership and really kind of working with him, somebody who is driven by his conviction to serve the marginalized, the poor, those that many others would turn away from, really living out what Scripture actually looks like, sometimes at a detriment.
You know, they have moved people into apartments that they own, that they gave their car to people, you know, that they drove them to Erie Community College. It was just amazing how he was able to make these connections.
He has the same empathy when he's here, but also overseas. I remember traveling with him overnight, going to Africa. He wanted to go see patients without resting. You don't see that regularly in people's lives.
They are a very good team. When they make decisions or when they go forward, or when anything that they do, they work as a team, not an individual.
When I worked in the front office with her, she knew how to do every single person's job, and she often did it right next to you. And so she's both showing you, like, this is valuable work, and I'm here to support you. I know what you're going through, you know, putting in the effort right along with you.
And Joyce's involvement at the front desk, and she managed that front desk for, I think, the entirety of my tenure on the board.
That leadership side of her, because she's very humble about it. Like, she doesn't need to be out in the front. She doesn't need to be, you know, the main voice in the room. But I have seen her on so many occasions step into that limelight and take hold and say, this cannot happen.
Her leg at that table is critical, has been critical to actually supporting this organization and leading it forward. If her leg was not there to support this mission we call Jericho and the things that Dr. Glick was doing, Jericho would not be what it is today.
Thanks for coming to my party.
Happy birthday. Oh, of course, my pleasure.
There were times that they would invite the board to come to their house. And when we would all gather there for a cookout, and it would just be a warm gathering, but it was an opportunity for them to get to know individual board members even more thoroughly, just because we would have that time for everybody to share.
Not only getting to know him as a provider, but as my friend, sharing meals together, traveling together, also getting to know his family and his wife and children.
The desire to serve other people and make the community better. And the Glicks brought those values with them. And They have built programs and services based on the fact that we're fellow human beings.
And so they have poured into many people who have come through those doors, not only as patients, but as employees, and some who've gone from patients to being employees. And so there are people who have been touched by this mission and their work, and they are committed to seeing this work not sustain itself, but to grow.
How can you not want to be part of this? How can you not want to give to this? And Myron fits on that kind of a team. How can you hear what this ministry has done? How can you hear what this ministry hopes to do and not want to be part of it?
Love our neighbors, no matter what they look like, is ingrained in who we are as an organization and what we do here in the community.
If you walk around Jericho Road, you're gonna run into staff member after staff member who are here on purpose, intentionally. They love the work that they do. They love the mission that they get to walk into every morning.
I have seen our communities change and transform in a beautiful, beautiful way. He has built a team that carries that same mission and vision.
It is so ingrained in all of us who serve here that I don't think that's going to change.
We are all human beings with the same needs, with the same feeling.
And that continues to remain our mission today, that we love our neighbors and we do the best that we can for them.
We go the extra mile, all the providers and nurses and staff. I think that is what Jericho Road is.
Because of Myron and Joyce.
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 Our community is able to access quality, affordable healthcare.
Our community is healthier, safer, loved.
Our community is better off than it would be without them, even though we have a long way to go.
Our community has had a living witness of what the power of God can do.
Our community has more justice.
Our community has grown.
Our community is healthy.
Our community has hope.
Our community is well cared for.
Our community truly is a blessed place.